Alright, Shin Megami Tensei 5. Last we left off, I said I was going to do some grinding. I did, like 2 or so fights, got us level 36, so now we're ready to go take on this level 36 quest, right? I mean, I'm sure we could have done it at 35, but I was like, might as well if we're that close. Did a little bit of fusing. I don't think I did one thing of fusing off screen. Got Nekomata. I died last time, so I had to, I've killed another, because the Mitamas don't spawn consistently. I lost those ones, but I found another one and killed some. So we're basically back where we started, just full of XP, and while I was running around farming some money from the vending machines, I found another Niman that I missed. And he doesn't say anything, he talks about the actual quest that was relevant at the time. So, besides that, we are ready to go do that. I'm just going to grab some of this Magasui here, so we go into the boss fights all ready to go. What do you got for me? 103 Maka. A very almost insulting amount. Alright, so before we do that though, we've got, I think, 2 dialogues to do, which usually pertains to stats. I'm always scared of other people's expectation. I'd be okay at this point myself. I'm scared of letting other people down, but I'm the saint. I have to stay strong. Anyways. So, I mean, if we have to swap these guys in, them having more stats is better than not. 2 agility, sure. Missing is not something we want to deal with. What about you, Daisoju? Live with vivacity, and death, too, shall grow in power as it continues to give chase. Useless in, like, every shift way. Daisoju is definitely, on the potential chopping block, might end up just, literally getting rid of him. So if we want to do that, where is the quest here for True Demons over there? Cool. So let's go over here, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to commit a little bit to keeping Matador around. I'm going to power level him with some Grimoires in a bit, but let's give him a better skill, because Mazan is not good for him. Just flat out. So, can we get a Zanma? That's really what I'm looking for here. There we go, and we don't really need any of those. Concentrate could be good, but we're pretty much good there. What about our weaknesses? Are we getting up anything particularly valuable? Only ice weakness, but no nulls. And we want at least a couple nulls. Okay. And so instead of Mazan, we give him Zanma because, that's a little bit more useful for him.
How is this?
His magic stack isn't great or anything, but it allows him not to be in a situation where we can only use that. Because we were using that, it's solely to hit a weakness. It's not as a main damage thing. So we might as well hit a singular weakness a little bit stronger, because really maybe only useful in boss fights. But we'll see. Alright, so Hellbiker is fire and wind. We've got a fire null and no wind weakness here. We should be safe from those 2 elements. So we're looking for a wind nullification, which should be Santanta. Okay, you're up. I mean, Matador also is potentially useful, but... And he's not weak to fire. Problem is, Daisoju is also weak to fire, so we can't even use him for this fight. Toph could be good. I have no memory at all of what Hellbiker is weak to, if anything. I do know that he removes buffs with his wind attack, if I remember correctly. So, we don't really actually want buffs. We want more debuffs. Neza could be good. Problem is his agility is very low, right? I could artificially bump it up. I do have the stuff for that. Yeah, let me just quickly go through. Matarunda, you're actually not weak to fire. You're actually resistant. So Black Ooze, you're for applying debuffs. We also have a debuff we can apply, and then these 2 are kind of just our physical general damage dealers who are null to at least 1 type of his attack. And we have resistance to dark, which will hopefully prevent us from getting one-shot easily by if he does have a dark attack, because Fiends may have dark attacks. Just so they, fit that archetype of being a dark attack character. But yeah, we're gonna give this a shot. I think we should be able to do it. We are at the correct level, and then we'll go do Artemis after this, assuming this doesn't take the full hour. Alright, everyone, just run away. I don't want to fight you right now. We're going for a boss fight. It's above us, right? Yes. Which means I definitely should have just took into Magasuhi Rail. But my brain is still not used to using them too often. Plus, this way we get a little bit more money. Do we do this? Yes, because we can recover. Okay, we want lightning. Yoko. No, we don't want lightning. We want wind. Monagal. Zan. I just not realized Matador and Sentata are extremely similar. Alright, let's see how this goes. Does about as much as Sentata Zod. That's fair. Do we just do defense down? I think so. Alright, do we live? I can take stat downs. Cool. Should be smooth sailing from here. That's also possible, but... There we go. 3 agility incenses. Special level for Monagal. Nearly completely useless level. 1 luck is nice. But, yeah. Not exactly the most. Cool. So, who did we have? We had Black Eagles, right? Besides that, we had the same. Let's just use some items. These medicines. And a lifestone chains for anyone else. I know, I could have just ran back, but let's just use this now. Who was lacking in agility besides Nezatani? I guess Basilisk, maybe? You know, we'll just go. We'll just do. I'm stupid. Why did I use those? It was literally things here. Okay, well, you know. A couple ways to chakra drops is not the end of the world. We are literally like at our limit of chakra drops anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, we are ready to go. I know I just saved, but I don't want to have to dodge the zombies again. Yep, Hellbiker. Yeah, I guess it makes sense to show up on the highway.
That smell! Yeah, it's gotta be! It's some
I'm glad they stuck with the
no mistaking it.
very interesting voice that they did for...
Little young to be playing around with the big boys' toys, ain't ya? Be a good little rugrat and hand it over!
Cool. Is that it? Yes. I don't know why that one paused for so long. Okay, we go first. I would stop. Yeah. So that lets us know that, right, he can remove buffs. What do we have for options for it? We have Torrent of Chaos. It is level base, which is 35. Chance to insta-kill, don't care. It removes a press turn icon. Not too useful here, because we should be nulling most of his things. Frank Google could be solid. But it's on our Matador, who is lower level. Okay, time to... We're gonna start this off right. I only have 1 spyglass, I need to remember to buy some. Okay, so ice. And he's very high agility, so I'm glad we have at least decent agility. His damage output is not actually that high. Cool. So he can crit on magic. if I remember correctly, this heavy physical attack was actually very weak, if in SMT 3 at least, where it's like, it says heavy, but it hits more like a weak attack. Yeah, likewise, I just remember in SMT 3, like, his attacks being particularly bad examples of, like, classification based on heavy, weak, medium, and that stuff being completely useless. Because, like, his fire attack barely felt like it did any damage. His wind attack did more, despite being a medium. His physical heavy was, like, weak. Yeah, it was just weird. But having a Dacunda... So he does remove buffs and debuffs. But... we can at least start here. Cool. Critical aura can't be removed, so that's not a terrible idea. I mean, we do have an ice ability. Health spend is not that great. We don't have a healer, though, is the main thing. Okay. Do we have any way of healing that's not weak? I guess we have Tau. Yeah, let's get Tau up in here.
Come!
Let's just use Torrent of Chaos right now. I mean, that's not bad damage. If he has to use the Dacunda on himself. Dacunda or Dakaja? Dacunda is self Dakaja. Yeah. Which is weird. Because, like... Kaja... is allies, right? The Aja. Which I guess it's like you're applying the debuff thing to yourself, so... yeah. So it's an attack done to yourself. There's... right. That seems fine. He doesn't hit that hard, so I don't think we need to go to 2, since he can remove it pretty trivially. You, though... I mean, getting the defense down is worthwhile. Sure, use your one turn to guide your Magazine. That's fine. Cool. Couldn't Flaming Divinity ourselves. Pass on. Okay, 200 with 2 hits. Toxic Spray. You get to Fang Breaker. He's now at -2. We should actually honestly maybe do Sukikacha because he does have a high agility. Alright, all healed up. We are going to be our main damage dealer, so do I really... yeah, we'll do 1. Let's see if he removes it. Hellburner? No. Okay, so we do get around with it. Okay, so that gave us an extra 100 damage. Sure, just do damage. 150. Can we get the Fatal Sword crit? We can for 250. Tau, your job is to heal. Hit this again. 300. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean... alright, yeah, lose our buffs. That's fine. He still kept his debuffs. We're going to go critical.
It's time!
Let's have the second round. He doesn't have, honestly, like, his main thing is that he gets a chance of doing crits, but it's not too important. So actually, we're going to Fangbreaker here, so I at least have that. He's resistant, but we can crit through resist. We do know that for a fact. Just not miss. Know that. Cool. Okay, keep the defense down. See, how much does Deathbound do? 211? Okay. Sure. Ooh. We're very low on MP. Okay, I think we can afford to change out Black Ooze. We want someone who nullifies at least one thing. I mean, you could get Matador, but he's low on health, so let's not do that, actually. If we're going to guard with them immediately anyways, so we don't care about their weakness.
Let's go!
We're going to bring King Frost, that way we can get 2 weakness hits next turn. Cool. And, yeah, King Boofalo, and we're done. Alright, that was far smoother than the previous 2 ones have been. I was actually correct this time about what I was fighting. The Soju level, I'm sorry, that Soju. I loved you so much at SMT 3, but you were going straight into the blender here.
Yes!
MP efficiency is just not a thing we care too much about here. Great Curse Siphon is something worth potentially passing along. And in fact, I'm going to get rid of Mamudo.
Boy!
Yeah, you bead. Beads are at least good. Full heals are expected here. Our Dignity Menorah, which is funny that he has
Fiend,
it.
Hellbiker. Status, eliminated.
Hell yeah, Ogami.
Another powerful foe. Shame we couldn't learn much from him. He was carrying a menorah, however. How many of these fiends will we be forced to fight?
8? If I remember correctly? I don't know. Because we have the Riders, right, which are 3 more. We have Mother Harlot, that's 4 more. We have Trumpeter, that's 5 more. So that's 8. And then there's, I think, Demi-Fiend. So, I don't know if I'm forgetting one in the meantime, but... Cool. Did I save already? No. Well, let's lock that in. Let's use our Agility Bomb reward. And our Small Glory Crystal. I do find that you get a Small Glory Crystal reward. Agility doesn't hurt. We have so much agility. Grimoires. Who was I going to use it to? For Matador. Once he got another level up, I was going to level him up like twice. But we should be able to get Hellbiker now, actually. So let's take a look at that real quick and then head over to Artemis. No, Artemis, if I remember, is physical attacking primarily. So, okay, roll shadows.
Ah. They have come here from worlds beyond, guided here by the menorahs.
She said, oh, you've encountered a fiend with a menorah in their possession.
And though you still breathe, many more trials lie ahead. Death, it seems, follows the same path as you. Nahobino, you have been ensnared by a most cruel fate. I suggest you proceed with the utmost caution. Aha.
Aha. Alright, what's it take to actually make Hellbiker? Oh, he's almost 36. I mean, yeah, I suppose that makes sense. We could just buy him for literally all of our money. So, like, I can save 21k by just grabbing a Kelpie, which I definitely will do. I wish you could, like, pin fusions. Because we don't have a Kunda right now, which would be very useful. And kind of likewise, we don't have a Kaja, which basically is what he has. So he was, I remember using him for also quite a bit. Just having both Kunda and Kaja, and one of them being on an attack was super solid. Cadaver's Hollow real quick.
Now then,
Sell a little bit of the pocket change I've picked up.
looking to set.
Yeah, 3k of pocket change. Alright, well, we need to buy smoke. These things, at least.
Looking to say. Needing.
Those are very useful for many situations. Bosses and Mitamas are the primary ones. Alright. Do I have a free slot? I do not. Okay. Can I free a slot? That's the wrong button.
Well,
Poltergeist, we could get rid of you. Neza, do you turn into anything? Addis, we've already had Addis. I mean, we could get a Fornius. Could give it Monagal. Like, Monagal's great, but we're not actually using her much, and we do effectively have the same thing with our current, what's his name? I'm just blanking on his name. Completely gone. Anyways. Black Ooze. Okay. What do you turn into? Okay, well, not like that. Okay, so you have a lot of ways. Do we want to give up Cyrenup? Do you become anything useful, Cyrenup? I mean, I guess Senri at some point? You have more paw-to-paw combat? Okay, I think we should make a Zochoten. Question is, do we murder Daisoju or Cyrenup? And quite honestly, I'm getting more use out of Cyrenup than I am Daisoju. Although Daisoju does have his nullifications. But the problem is, meditation, the fact that you can't actually MP drain any enemy that's actually worthwhile MP draining in a long run fight just makes this like kind of like replacement for his normal attack, which isn't terrible. But the problem is with light dark nullification is the enemies are fighting likely already have it as well or anything, so like Maha was not that great, so you're really just stuck with meditation for damage, which is okay, but it doesn't proc any weaknesses or anything. Prisha's pretty great, honestly. I could give him some different attacks instead of Mahama. Cyrenup, I think you can stick around for a little bit longer. Beast Eye could be worth taking. Fatal Sword. Agility isn't that bad. And he gets Dream Fist. Oh, so sleeping. I don't have a way of putting someone to sleep, unfortunately. That is interesting. And also Maraku Kaja is pretty great on an attacker. Fatal Sword, Mazayonga. So it's between these two guys. Do we want to give up Daisoju, or do we want to give up Cyrenup? Cyrenup has solid fire damage, which we don't honestly have that much of besides Yoko. I'm sorry, Daisoju. You just ain't cutting it. We have Fatal Sword already. Oh! Oh! Ho, 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 ho. Dream Needle, Dream Fist. We don't really need anything else. We'll grab Great Curse Siphon.
is this demon to your life?
Cool.
You face the Jotun of the four heavenly kings!
Oh, he has actual words. What a big boy. Alright, some Vitality.
Yes.
With some all-rounder good stats. Alright, yeah, Dream Needle plus Dream Fist is actually pretty great. Luck Block, we don't care about Luck Block. And we'll deal with Maraku Kaja when we get to it. Okay, so we have a fusion now, or a fusion slot. One thing I want to check was like upgrading via elemental. Right, because we have Fem, and we don't apparently have the next level of Fem. Oh, no, we do. Yeah, Shishi. Okay. What about you? Your next level of Holy is Senri, so that's worth considering. Poltergeist is going to get turned into Alice, so I'm fine with him sticking around for a bit. And everyone else is high enough level. Maybe you, Avatar? What's the next level of Avatar? Anubis. Interesting. Your skills won't transfer over well to Anubis, honestly. But maybe Chromatengu or Narcissus. So, I guess you'll stay for a bit. Zeshai. And then, let's go grab us a Kelpie. Because I don't feel like spending all of our money on one. Also, does anyone need, like, immediate XP? Everyone needs immediate XP because he's very close. Yo, Kelpie. Oh, also, I have a Loa that I talked to, and we had a full party, so we couldn't get one at the time. But I do have one for when I have a free slot. Let's just attack this guy a bit. Full moon. Good mood. Great. Alright, cool. Straight to negotiations. 2,000 Maka. You know, I'm just going to use the gold cards because, like, right, negotiation difficulty does not scale and we're here to be cheap, so. Oh, super classy, giving me ginks. I guess I'll join you. And Megami. Cool. Alright. Let's get our Hellbiker. It would be substantially poorer, but that's fine. Let me just get everyone here that isn't healthy. I guess you could, like, select for registering, and then register all the selected. So that way I didn't have to hear the voice line a bunch of times, but, you know. Is what it is. Special fusion. And your Hellbiker. Yeah, that cut out a lot of the cost. Okay, honestly, you don't really need anything. So let's see. We've got attack. Yeah. This doesn't allow us to get rid of Cyrenup, actually, pretty much. I mean, Cyrenup's buff is nice, but I don't need you. What skills do you get? Life Aid's useless. Life Spring's worthwhile. Fire Pleurum is also worthwhile. I mean, I could just get base Agi. We're gonna get Fire Pleurum for a bit. We don't need anything more than Hellspin. Yeah, you don't need that. Let's just grab that. Why not? And then I guess Diorama, right? Having a heal isn't the worst thing in the world.
Is this demon to your life?
Let's rock!
Fucking making your own motor sounds. Oh my god. Alright, I believe we have a light weakness, so hopefully Artemis doesn't have light, because that might be a problem. Oh, this is a dark nullifier. Yep. Dark dampener. We just haven't been using any dampeners. So there's Artemis. Alright. Heavy physical. I should also make sure I'm loaded up here. So we want characters to just have a high vitality. We might be able to get away with Madwar, but we don't really need them. We're going to go with maybe... Oh, Yeah, Hellbiker. Okay, actually... There we go. Right, so debuff removal if we have it, or remove their buffs. That way they're at their weakest relative whenever we start a round, right? We can get rid of that. Don't know if she's resistant to wind. If so, that kind of falls out the plan, but we'll see. Black Ooze, you can apply more debuffs. Our main damage dealer, so we can, do most damage after buffs have been cleared and debuffs have also been applied, and then just more damage dealing over here. And yeah, I think that's a good first party to give a shot with. Sorry, I'm looking over here for some any of those little shiny things. The orbs. And, might as well get some money, because we are getting broke. Because I am going a little bit ham with defusing. Quite admittedly. I like how these guys are just always on aggro. No matter how high their level is. They're just ready for it. I really have not found any, I found a lot of the red beat Tomas, but I have not found, any gold ones. And I remember the gold ones being fairly... pretty much on the same rarity scale as the red ones, and then the blue ones were the next tier up for rarity, and then the brown ones that gave you player levels obviously were the most rare. So I'm just interested why I haven't found any gold ones in a while. Not that it really matters, but it is hurting our bank account. I mean, I'll take spyglasses. Those are things that will eventually be used, right? So, can't complain too much. Okay, I was looking for some red ones, and I'm not getting them. I'm getting all of everything else. Usually the red ones are the easiest to find. I mean, at least money, right? Light shard. There are these Western Dragon bosses that stuff we could do, or could attempt. I'm not sure what level they are. Because I know they vary in level. Even though the quest level is recommended 48, I think that's the level of the highest one. Because there's the turtle guy who's notably less... notably much a lower level than a lot of his compatriots, and I think the tiger guy is the highest one. But that is something we will figure out afterwards. But we are 36, so we could just, take a quick pass by, throw a spyglass, and smoke ball if it's terrible. Because I know the tiger guy is too strong right now. But I don't remember about that dragon. Alright, let's do it.
Well...
Who are you? Ah, wait, I should give my own name before asking for another.
True.
I like the threatening music. I'm Artemis, goddess of the moon and hunt, daughter of Almighty Zeus. I came here because I heard that someone had slain the Hydra. I assume it must have been done by demigod Hercules, but I don't know where he is. Might you have an idea where his whereabouts?
No.
Have we had Hercules in an SMT game? I don't think so. What? You saying it was you, but you look nothing like Hercules. Oh, that's not what you mean.
Huh?
But you were the one who slayed the Hydra? Sorry, my back is hurting from leaning down the entire time. But you're so thin, your body's even close to that of Hercules. I find it hard to believe you. And now you mention it, you do have a presence similar to that of a demigod. I suppose looks can be deceiving.
True.
If you're the one to slay the Hydra, then you must be skilled. Looking to gain strength enough to unite this world and end its suffering. Naturally, it calls for a strong partner to train. If you, a warrior, then you should also have eyes to gauge the strength of your opponent.
Yes.
Therefore, I have a request for you. Hercules of Japan. I guess that's her name. If you want to find me a powerful foe, it'll serve me in my training. Fear not, I don't intend to leave you searching blindly under such vague guidelines.
Well...
Truth is, I've heard a demon called Quetzalcoatl just happened nearby.
True.
Locate Quetzalcoatl, find out if they're truly powerful. Having childless lands, there's no one better equipped to handle this task than you, just you won't disappoint me. So am I supposed to bring her Quetzalcoatl? I surely I remember how to navigate things. Do you mean to bring a Quetzalcoatl? Oh, there's dialogue over there. Wish I could see these on the map. Okay. Minato. Yeah, all of these bosses are Minato. Damn. I'm just stupid. Can't navigate a menu to save my life. Okay, where do we go? Oh. I wonder. There's Quetzalcoatl. Cool. Quetzalcoatl is fire? Which we're fine against. Cool. Fire and wood. So, quite like our Hellbiker friend here. Well, fortunately, that makes you significantly worse. It's likely immune to at least one of those. Okay, defense down. Ice? No. I'll take a crit. I didn't even check what level it is. How dare you hit the 2 that you aren't frozen at? 34? Yeah, we should be fine. Just go for it. We're gonna Toxic Spike. Oh, I got it! Which means that we don't spend a press turn icon. Okay. You're gonna Fang Breaker, I know, but get the attack down. Hell Spin. Massive Claw for some big damage. Now it's your turn, so we know Ice is fine. What the hell is that lightning? Weak. Good. 256. And you know, honestly, a Medea would not be a bad idea, but we're just all in there. We should live if we guard at the very least. Unfortunate. Annoying. But fine. Okay. Sorry, Hellbiker, but it is better for Tau to come out.
Your turn. Go.
Get that going. Serena's Thunder. Make sure our main character doesn't die. Medea. Pass. Unfortunately, no cure, but that damage is worth more than that. Zana. And I made a save. The double evasion up actually was worthwhile. Let's just do this. I know we're like pretty much guaranteed to win, but it is possible for us to miss. Nice crit from Slime. Okay, Yoko levels useful. 2 magic. I'll take that. And we have a conversation with Mador. We already have full there. Okay. Talk to Mador. Maybe it's something useful to say. Or, you know, more importantly, a useful ability. May death befall the world. You know, sure. Just have 40 agility. You're fine. The faces, the voices of your fellow scatter here. I bid you remember them well. For always remember, your next show may be your last. So long as I am here, this haunt will be safe. I've guarded many a fortress before, you see. Not only Kulons, but Skatas as well. How do I look? Terrifying, right? Go on, your eyeful, I'll dazzle you. Alright. Alrighty. How's it going, Basilisk? How? Hey, bow down in front of a king, you know. Wait, do you just not know? My name is King of Serpents. How's it going, Dow? Sitting on the rubble. They call me Saint of Bethel, but I've never actually had to fight demons before. Can't believe Yuzuru's been this much danger this whole time. Alright. Let's go. Now I'm pretty sure we have to fight. What's her face? Okay. I'll like her get in here, and we'll just continue on with this team. If we could get Venom Chaser. Actually, I'm pretty sure we can. Let's make use of these low-level abilities.
Well,
We're keeping Setanta around. Also, we have a lot of glory. Let me take a quick peruse here. I mean, that's nice. That's also nice. Probably essences is probably the most mechanically important. You could also get Garrison by 2. Also, support mastering would help a decent amount there. You could also ice mastering. Okay. We're going to do Art of Essences.
you wish to learn them.
Just because that's mechanically going to just become more and more important as we continue on. Just being able to make use of them. Alright, Setanta. Surely someone has... Oh wait, you can sort, can't you? Not like that, okay. Alright, who will have Venom Chaser? I mean, him having a... Right, because him having an AoE attack obviously isn't a problem per se. But if we're using Hellbiker, we do also already have a attack like that. So I think we're fine. Yeah, you can get Venom Chaser and Toxic Spray. And Madness Deal. And Toxic Sting. Okay, let me see if there's someone else. Yeah. This is probably more useful. Okay. Fatal Sword, higher crit rate. Yes. Fangbreaker. Utility. Masakunda. Stay because having you able to do that is not bad. You honestly don't need Zon. Mazanma might be worth considering, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Charge saves us money, basically. Venom Chaser for aforementioned. So he's good at single targets right now. If we need AoE Fizz, we do have other characters. So it's between Diorama, which just give him a heal. His magic stat isn't terrible, right? Or Deathbound, right? Where we get AoE physical. And it's actually a little difficult. AoE physical is difficult to pass up, but we are going to do so. Zon, we have Matador if we need a physical slash... yeah, I'm not feeling counter.
How is this?
He has a smidgen of utility here. Cool. That'll make him synergize with our party a little bit more here because I'm actually making use of the poison mechanics quite a bit so far. There's more I can say I did in the base game because I guess I was doing a physical build, but I wasn't using Venom Chaser. I was using like Aramasa and stuff like that, or like whatever the Tempest thing that it's called. That's like the AoE version of Aramasa. Okay, we're good. This boss fight, we could get some Magasuhi. But turn 1 setup and we'll probably get it from defense anyways, because we're that close. Alright, Ben, what did you think of Quetzalcoatl's strength? He's dead. Means they weren't particularly formidable opponent. That's unfortunate. It won't do me any good if they're not at least as powerful as my father. That's a high bar. Perhaps the real Hercules was here. If you happen to meet the real Hercules in your travels. Wait, if you suit Hydra as he so claimed, perhaps you'd be suitable.
True.
Let's find out. Ask you face me. I can tell you right now we are not as strong as Zeus. Zeus is like 70-something. I understand this is sudden, but speak when you're ready. She has engaged battle pose. Alright. Let's go.
Well, take aim.
Alright, well, let's try win. Not immune. Cool. I don't know if she buffs herself, but... Okay. Probably not lightning. In fact, we're going to use this turn just to convert
This'll
everything.
do.
Fire! And then she has a lot of stuff. That's actually a really nice skill. If you have your stats maxed up, they won't do pierce, which becomes really good later game, not too important at this point, though. Yeah, that's a problem, because so many crit chances. Lullaby is whatever. If it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Mabufala, I think, might be a problem, actually, for us. Because we have Hellrider, and I think we might also be Zionga, so... Unfortunately, our main character is kind of in a problem. Let's see. 183 on base damage is actually not bad at all. Fusion sucks. Okay. Let's see. How much is this? 89. See what I meant? Where it's like heavy fire and it's like pathetic. The attack down.
Here.
Cool. Oh, that's good. Okay. So it was like 80 something. How much does Aji do? The same damage. I knew it. You just has Ma'aji for like 3 times the cost. Stupid. Okay. Let's just do this. Because gives less chance for the debuff to run off, but also just a lot, right, our crit turn isn't going to be as useful. Oh my god. Who needs a crit turn? Okay, who's going to be our main damager here? Hellbiker could be it. Also, Ruri dies. Okay, we need to change up things. Oh, I need to heal, actually. Oxbazor should be fine. Alright, dude, hit us with ice. Nope. Cool. Okay, recover at the end. Probably going to be Astral Strength's Saint Strike. I think Satanta might be swapping out for a Fire Ether. Oh, Mabufalo. Sure. Sure. So this is the problem of having our character in the middle, is the fact that if we do a switch, it's not coming around for a bit. Okay, there's that. She's not weak to poison. We're just getting lucky there. Okay. Satanta, we are going to go... Do we have any... I mean, we do have ice nullifications, quite obviously. You don't have a heal, though. Zeihai can replace Black Ooze. Yeah, that's probably what will happen, although your agility's pretty garbage compared to... Yeah, 30 is Zeihai might be not a great choice. Alright. Tau, actually... Get you out.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay, I mean, if you're hitting us about as hard as Tao, never mind, Hellbiker, you're doing fine. You're killing yourself. There we go, we're getting some damage in. Ah! She's using it on the off turn.
Astral Fate Strike.
No crits.
The moon's grace.
Yeah, dude, waste that. Okay. It's so much more MP inefficient. So yeah, we're actually going to... You're just Audrey staring. Let's even get you Agile now, Hellbiker. Might help out. You Toxic Spray or Fangbreaker? I think Fangbreaker is more important. Damage is nice, but like it's not crucial here. Yeah, I mean, we're not using our MP for anything. And you just need to kill yourself, buddy. I think as long as we stay around 200, we're probably safe. Okay.
Take aim.
Zionga is the worst one to get in trouble. Okay. Yeah, Toxic Spray is the option. Torrent of Chaos first, though. Because that's a large amount of damage. Okay, defense down. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're buff bot this time. I mean, I guess we do have the, yeah, I was hoping that would wake him up, but... Ah! Slight problem. Yep. Yeah, you know, if you want to just keep attacking that one, that's fine. Okay. Everyone lived, surprisingly. Okay, hit first. You're asleep, Ooze. Ooze, you're getting swapped out for Tao. We need a heal. Need a more consistent heal, I guess. You're going to attack this turn, though, Yoko, because you have all your stats up and they have damage. Will we cycle around? We hit one, get three. Okay, we should be fine. Tau. This is a fire gem situation. Actually, do I just beat chain? I think I beat chain. That's so little. Alright. Okay, that's fine. Defense greatly down is worrying, but not the end of the world. They heal everyone. We want the extra turn, so we're going to fire gem. We're so close. Heal up and hope she doesn't crit me for death, basically. Yoko, do you have it? No, you don't. God damn it. Yeah, using Tarakaja is fine. That sealed your fate there. Literally 67. Okay. Okay. Cool. I mean, that went smooth. It was a little dicey there. Because we had very bad weaknesses, but, and, you know, had no notifications out. But it worked out. I'm getting XP, and then probably from the quest experience, Tao is going to level up. I lost? No. How could I ever bring peace like this? My dear daughter Artemis, why are you crying? Father! Ah, Father, I lost again. I'm so very torn. I killed my love, Orion, and I couldn't bring victory to the Trojans. You're no stranger to pain, but that is why you strive to be better. Keep up your training and don't stop. Besides, that demon is a powerful one. He's a special kind of fighter. So if you're looking for someone to learn from, there's no one better than him. I understand, Father. I'll keep on training. And then someday, I'll surprise even you. That's the spirit. Cool. I got the idea to actually keep Zeus's from the base game's voice lines in for that. I'm sorry, you had to use this pathetic side of me. I, Artemis, acknowledge your abilities and would like to follow and learn from your strength. Fortunately, since you don't have any room for more followers. Oh, you're like... I don't have to actually fuse you. Oh. Wow.
Well...
let me just quickly...
Are you...
Is there a way for me to free up the spot without giving up some... I mean, I could give up Cyrenut. I could also give up Matador. Matador fills an extremely similar role as Kukulane right now. Fortunately, this person just doesn't really have a role whatsoever. Like how you have a thing that scales off better charm and you don't have charm. And you have a thing that helps with sleep, and I guess you do have sleep there, but like... What are you doing? I mean, I guess you have Dream Fist. So, Hysterical Slap's just there, just kind of to have. But you're primarily magic, and you have no magic damage, and you have minus on the things that we do want to hit magic damage on. I really want to fuse Matador into a physical primary, but I mean, even though it's not physical primary, it's still decent. Right, 27, while not great, is not negligible. So giving up Puncture Punch. The thing is that the high agility really is useful for critical slash, but if we have critical aura, we don't actually need it. So actually, maybe that's an option. That's one option to seriously consider. It's a shy. Do you turn into anything useful? You turn into Quetzalcoatl if I give you up my better things. Basilisk, I'm not making too much use of you. Toffs, you're also not getting as much mileage, but you're a higher tier, so I don't need to fuse you right now. And Cyrenut, of course, can be fused into a good couple things. We could get a Hu Pao. Okay, what was I saving Cyrenut for again? Really nothing. I mean, like, upgrade to Senri, but that's a while away, so... And you get Toxic Spray. Okay, I have decided. We are making... And Matador, you do fuse actually into you. Actually, I want to save you then for you, because 40 is not unreasonably far. Poltergeist, you're staying along. So yeah, I guess... I mean, Necromunda, you don't really exist. You fuse into anything notable? Not immediately. Don't want Principality. Okay. Then I think we're going with Hadarari for Matador. We have Black Ooze. I know, I have insane decision paralysis at the moment. Because everyone's waiting to fuse into something. You know, the compendium fusion stuff is extremely useful like, mechanically, but by God, does it not make me want to, like, fuse demons early anymore? Because I can just see, I'm like, oh, well, if I just hold on for, like, 5 more levels, then I can get this guy. Crazy. Dante, you're staying for a bit. Poltergeist is a very funny man. Okay. Yeah, we do this and we free up 2 options, honestly. But I do have to give you a... You're gonna get Zanma at the very least, because you have a high magical stat. Okay. And last but not least, I just need to make sure I'm not crazy. Yep. We do really need him back. We can get him back. Oh, he's so close to a level. Okay, let's just look here. Fortunately, you are not good with wind. Anyways. Okay, so crit aura, that's fine. Toxic sprays, useful. Circle slap's just going to go. Pressure pump's more useful. Yeah, I feel like we're giving up so much, but this is the trap. Like, you don't need to stick with low-level demons forever. Like, we could jack up Matador quite a bit, honestly, but let's just move on. And I don't think I ever used Harudi at all in the base game, so I'm having a little bit more fun with the status effect stuff. Also, having a heal, as we mentioned, as we kind of saw, is useful. We really need critical aura? Not really, but...
Is this demon to...
This allows us to hit sleeping targets at the very least, so...
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Okay. So Dream Fist definitely replaces Hysterical Slap, because Hysterical Slap doesn't do anything. And then Recarm, don't need.
I say.
Ooh, a Life Stone. Cool. Now we should be able to grab Artemis. And then I still have a Loa waiting for me for whatever I get one, but...
Yes.
Alright. Nice posing, just whoa. Now you can fuse her. Cool. Alright. And I assume you're not as... Oh no, you do have a good number of your skills. Cool. So if we do have +2 defense, which is easy with us with the Inflaming Divinity, you can ignore pierce effects, but also your resistances are crazy anyways. So we got a Somersault, which is a, defense down. On a 2-tier defense down. So we don't need Pierce Armor if we're using her. Montaru Kasha, we have some Ice. Lullaby is actually with Paratari, not a terrible idea. So she's just very good overall. So she's going to be in our party for a bit. Yeah, probably that's fine. As we kind of learned, the problem is being too far is that it doesn't give us much flexibility for changing out demons. So I think we can be 1. Or honestly, we can just suck it up. Because this gives us maximum flexibility for changing out things as we need. So we'll just have that for a bit. For moves, buffs, debuffs. And then we need someone who applies the debuffs. Well, I guess you applied defense down, so you can actually stay there. And if we're not using Black Ooze, we can use Harity. So we either have like a sleep build or a poison build, pretty much. And a poison build, we swap it out with like Setanta and stuff. Alright, we're gonna just turn in this quest. After healing, of course. I believe it's in Tokyo. Where do we turn in this quest? Oh, it's in the building, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, you okay to reading Regattas? Ah, source the reading with Artemis. Not only that, but you defeated her. Then, based on what you said, her father, well, doesn't seem like there'll be any problems considering Chief God Zeus acknowledged you. Thank you for your help. I think this takes care of this matter. 3 vitality. That's pretty good. And 11,000 XP is actually non-measurable. 2 magic, great, helps her out both for healing and her damage. We don't really use her for damage, but that's fine. Oh!
Be seeing you.
We get the virtual battles for Artemis. We'll do that later. I'm not sure. So they have the new ones that are like the boss rushes. I don't know if... Because they used to have these for the DLC characters anyways. Right? So I don't know if those ones are included in the new like system. In terms of like, as in you get the rewards or whatever from them. Alright. Well... So I don't forget to use these before I turn it off. Alright, we are quite tanky. And yeah, we've got our full party of 16. We've got a pretty good lineup here. We've got Poltergeist and Siren up as kind of standout low levels, and also Zishai is also ready to go, but those guys are going to get replaced in the at least next couple levels, which honestly we could skip to and just use some grimoires, but I'm not feeling the need. We're already as strong basically as we need to be, and I'd rather not over level at this point in the game. We can over level for when we need to go fight much stronger things later. So yeah, cool, good progress. Took care of 2 optional side quests.